It's been over a decade since we last smashed a killer serve in the TopSpin series, but 2024 will see the confident re-debut of TopSpin 2K25. This is a bombastic return that easily stands alongside its 2K brethren with a flashy, fun and packed experience that has steadily become my most anticipated sports title of 2024. And what's even better is that it lands on PlayStation next month. Hello there everyone, it's Aaron here from Push Square, and here is our very own hands-on PS5 preview of TopSpin 2K25. So I was flown out to Paris last week to try out 2K's latest ahead of its April 26 PS4 and 5 launch. The excitement in the room was palpable. The devs are clearly proud of what they've cooked up here, and it wasn't long before I was excited to check out the game myself. This in many ways is your standard 2K affair. Think NBA or PGA Tour with tennis rackets and you're on the right track. However, of course, with a 13-year gap between this and TopSpin 4, what exactly has changed or stayed the same with this series? Game director Remy Ercolodi was keen to emphasise that TopSpin 2K25 still feels like TopSpin 4. This is a game that relishes in the sport and acts as a celebration at just about every turn. From John McEnroe acting as your trainer while you learn the basics,
hey, it's John McEnroe,
to Serena Williams and Roger Federer, the game's cover stars performing their own motion capture. The TopSpin Academy is where you're going to learn the basics, from launching a strong serve to aiming your shots. At the heart of it all, and supposedly the biggest change in TopSpin 2K25, is the swing time mechanic. With the hold of X, triangle, square or circle, you must release your button within a small timing window, which is noted above the player in this little bar. Now, when you release your shot dictates the quality of it. The timing covers too late, too soon, good and perfect, and each is individualized by unique rumblings on the DualSense controller. Landing a perfect return shot is always satisfying thanks to Sony's haptics.
Game. Deck means one game to life.
2K's reasoning for this change is to shorten rally time, which could get ridiculously long in past entries. It's all in an effort to make 2K25 the most realistic tennis experience out there, but it does much more than that. Truthfully, it's a system that I kind of struggled with to start. It took me a little bit to get used to, but it was a delight to really have to consider my positioning, my swing directions, and of course the timing itself. Like, I really cannot emphasize enough, guys, that I was so bad at this when I first started, to the point that one of the PR reps came up and asked me if I wanted to lower the difficulty, but that was part of the charm. I wanted to really learn the mechanics of the game. I wanted to become good at the game. But once things did finally click, TopSpin becomes utterly engrossing. It's the type of experience that had me locked in. I was leaning from side to side with my player. I was making Williams level grunts and furiously fist pumping the air after winning a grueling set. In the exhibition mode, where I spent the most of my preview, you can play either singles or doubles matches across 7 AI difficulty modes and switch up aspects like venue, time of day and match formats. The game is a ton of fun with an AI companion, but of course it's elevated to another level when playing with another actual player. Now, I only had the time to try out a quick doubles match, but it proved to be a riotous affair, and I can already envision the amount of hours that I'm going to sink into this game when it finally launches in April. The whole experience is wrapped up in a vibrant and pristine visual package, which admittedly does veer into uncanny valley at times with the real life stars, but at a glance, when you're actually playing the game, it can look like the real thing. Across its 48 courts, including the likes of Wimbledon, players can take in the minutiae, like scores on the court, the various player apparels, and recreations of entrance hallways at various arenas. There is a spot of pixelation regarding character models, but it's the sort of thing that I really had to lean in to see, and I'm hoping that this is ironed out come launch. One aspect that has majorly stepped up from the TopSpin 4 days is the animation. As mentioned, big stars like Williams and Federer were confirmed to provide their own mocap. However, not every one of the big stars confirmed to appear could do the same. 2K said that it used semi-pro Czech players to fill out the majority of the mocap, but those players analysed videos of the various pros, so their unique playstyles could be emulated. That means that each real-life star should serve, stride and swipe like they do in real life, which paired up with the reworking of serving and swing mechanics mechanics makes 2K25 all the more immersive. In terms of the stars that you can expect, the game is splitting them into the categories of both legends and pros. Now this will be a mixture of former tennis champions like John McEnroe, Andre Agassi and Steffi Graf, along with players like Coco Gauff, Frances Tiafoe and Emma Raducanu. 2K is a little coy in the rest of the roster for the time being, but 8 were present in the preview build. Now amidst all the real life tennis stars that you'll be playing as, you can also be crafting up your own star in MyCareer mode, customizing everything from height and hair to eyes and prosthetics. Once you've carved out your own character, it's up to you to make a name for yourself in the tennis scene. There will even be a feature that allows umpires to call you by a long list of selected names during your matches, which I think is pretty cool, although it definitely will call me Aaron instead of Aaron because that's just my life now. Now we don't know much else about MyCareer mode at this point, but I would expect it to be something fairly similar to the recent NBA 2K games. But the biggest intrigue of TopSpin 2K25 is its live service leanings. Like its 2K brethren, TopSpin will have a strong post-launch support with new venues, pros and legends, game modes, and of course, season passes. Now I couldn't help but spot the pro shop grayed out in the main menu too, so expect some microtransactions to make their way into the game. Now I am quite excited by the potential of the post-launch support, but there are some of those annoying little elements, like a nighttime variant of a court being locked behind pre-orders of the game. Now hopefully the purchasable aspects of TopSpin 2K25 can find that balance of fun optional content rather than mandatory buys. But like I've been saying, this is very tied into the 2K brand, and there's a certain safety net that comes with that. If you've played those games before, then you know the type of microtransactions to expect, you know the type of post-launch content to expect and its regularity. So TopSpin 2K25 is a welcome return for the sporting genre. Although I just saw a portion of the game, it seems purposefully packed with plenty for tennis fans to sink their teeth into. It's got a nice presentation style, the gameplay feels attuned and engrossing, and the post-launch promise excites me more than anything else. Now I already know that I am going to sink an unreasonable amount of time into TopSpin 2K25, and I'll be counting down the days till it smashes its way onto PS5. Thank you everyone for watching my preview of TopSpin 2K25. Let me know down in the comments if you are excited for this one after the 13-year wait between this and TopSpin 4. Remember to leave a like on the video, that always does help us out. And if you want to see more PlayStation video content just like this, then remember to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, thank you as always for watching, and until next time, I've been Aaron, and this has been Push Square.